good financial numbers, very low inflation. We brought costs way down, and the numbers were surprising, except to me, they weren't surprising. So the inflation numbers that just announced, as you know, are way down, and we have it back in track. We had the worst inflation in the history of our country, and now we have very modest inflation, which is what you want to have.
Mr. President, are you anticipating, President, why hasn't the FBI taken over the Nancy Guthrie case as the lead investigator? Do you have any updates on how that's going?
Well, they took it over originally. You know, it was a local case originally, and they didn't want to let go of it, which is fine. It's up to them. It's really up to the community. But ultimately, when the FBI got involved, I think, you know, progress has been made.
Are you anticipating cutting a deal with Democrats to end the potential shutdown for DOJ?
We'll see what happens.
President Trump,
we always have to protect our law enforcement. Very important. They've done a great job. Remember, they've taken out hundreds of thousands of criminals out of our country. And we have the best crime numbers we've ever had, and everywhere. Murder numbers, crime numbers of any kind. We have the best numbers. We've taken out hundreds of thousands of criminals out of our country. We have to protect our law enforcement. What about it? Don't worry about it.
Do you still have a veto on Nouri al-Maliki to become the Iraqi Prime Minister?
We're looking at a Prime Minister. We're going to see what's going to happen. We've got some ideas on it. But in the end, everybody needs the U.S. Everybody needs it.
Are you planning to hold anyone accountable for the shutdown in El Paso? The second aircraft carrier that you decided to send? Yeah. Talk about why you made that choice.
Well, in case we don't make a deal, we'll need it. If we don't have a deal, we'll need it. If we have a deal, we treat the president. It'll be leaving very soon. We have one out there that just arrived. If we need it, we have it ready. A very big force.
Any progress in Ukraine negotiations for your steel demand? Zelensky have to hold elections before summer?
Well, Zelensky's going to have to get moving. Russia wants to make a deal, and Zelensky's going to have to get moving. Otherwise, he's going to miss a great opportunity. He has to move.
Mr. President, are you going to hold anyone accountable for El Paso? President, are you personally involved in these negotiations over DHS funding? And where do you see room for compromise?
Well, I will, but you have to remember, if you look at Homeland Security, if you look at what they've done, if you look at what ICE has done at Border Patrol, we have the safest border in the history of our country. Nobody comes in other than if they come in legally. If you remember, just a little while ago, a year and a half ago, for a 4-year period, they allowed 25 million people in our country. Many of these people are murderers and drug dealers. A horrible thing. We've gotten a lot of them out. We now have the best records in the history of our country on crime. It was just announced our crime numbers are the best in 125 years. So I am here to protect law enforcement and our great police and ICE and Border Patrol and everybody. I'm here to protect them because they're protecting us. And the job they've done is incredible.
Do you believe Prime Minister Netanyahu will receive a pardon?
I do think so, yes.
On the airspace over El Paso, are you satisfied with increasingly known, Mr. President?
Yeah, I do.
Are you satisfied?
We have safe borders, we have low crime numbers. Yeah.
Mr. President, do you think anyone should be held accountable?
You mean the way it happened?
Yeah.
People learn. People learn.
People should learn.
Greenland doesn't want Europe controlling them anymore. What's your message to them to those European leaders?
Well, I think Greenland's going to want us, but we get along very well with Europe. We'll see how it all works out. We're negotiating right now for Greenland.
Mr. President, do you think the cartels are at all involved in Nancy Guthrie's case or another nation state potentially?
You can't say that yet. It's a little bit early, but it's somebody either knew what they were doing very well or they were rank amateurs. Either way, it's not a good situation.
Mr. President, do you think Sean Duffy should be held accountable?
Well, I have a great relationship with them. If it wasn't for me, they'd be paying 2% and not paying. Instead, they're paying 5% and they're paying. We have a very good relationship with NATO.
Mr. President, how confident are you that our negotiations with Iran will be successful?
I think they'll be successful, and if they're not, it's going to be a bad day for Iran. Very bad.
Mr. President.
We're talking, but we have to protect law enforcement. ICE has done a phenomenal job. Border Patrol, we have a closed border for the first time in history. We have to protect law enforcement, our police, our Border Patrol, ICE, and others in law enforcement. And I'm very much, I know what they want. I know what they can live with. The Democrats have gone crazy. They're radical left, lunatics. That's why their cities are so unsafe. The blue cities are the cities that are unsafe. So we have to protect our law enforcement. So we have a very good relationship with the president of Venezuela. As you know, we're working together very closely. We have our big oil companies going in. They're going to be taking out the oil and selling the oil for a lot of money, and Venezuela is going to get a big part of that money. And the relationship we have right now with Venezuela is, I would say, a 10. And I think it's beneficial will be the
recognizing Delta Rodriguez and Delta as the official government.
Well, right now we have done that. We're dealing with them. And really, right now, they've done a great job. He's done. Delta's done a very, very good job, and the relationship is strong. The oil is coming out, and a lot of money is being paid for oil by other nations, and we're taking care of it. We're refining it, and we're the only one that has the capability to refine it. Right now, the relationship with Venezuela is as good as it could find.
When are you planning to visit Venezuela, sir? I don't like to visit. Wait.
Are you from Venezuela?
From Colombia, sir. We share a border with Venezuela.
We just had a good meeting with you.
When the president of Colombia on the Munich Security Conference, what is your message?
I think the only message is we have a great relationship with NATO. We're a very powerful part of NATO. The people that are the heads of the countries, the various countries that we're talking about, they're all friends of mine.